Good morning, everyone. I'm just gonna do a quick tweet to get the word out there because I forgot to do my preemptive one. And then we will get started. Put my YouTube link there, and yeah, that's fine. I don't need to. You know what? I'm gonna put the image in again. I'll delete the old tweet. So that is out there. Let's delete this old tweet. And we can get started here. I don't have a whole lot of time today because I actually have to work at my Best Buy job later on. So we're still going to get a good hour in. I'm just starting a little bit early. So I'm going to go ahead and get the game booted up for the first time. And we'll dive right in. Do note that I have not played Catherine before. I know a fair amount about it. Sure, connect to the network. Why not? Starting the game in online mode. Ideal setting allows both sides of the logo to be clearly visible. I can see it pretty well like that. Sure, we'll go with this setting. And we're just going to dive right in. We're going to see how much trouble we can get into in about an hour's time, and then I'll be off to work, and that'll be that. I am glad to see Atlas games coming to the Switch, though. So let's get through this. Just cinematic. This is a lovely little title screen here. Alright. Let's go into configuration and see if there's anything else. No, subtitles on is good. Peter, are you going to review Apex Legends when it comes out on the Nintendo Switch? Maybe. It really depends on what else I'm working on at the time. Let's see here. Difficult challenges. Okay, this is extra stuff. We don't need to do that. So let's dive right into the story. But yeah, I might review Apex Legends. It really depends on how much other stuff I'm working on at the time. And let's go with new game. So safety. It kind of defaulted on easy, so we'll go with that. Let's see. Remix. In this mode, unusually shaped blocks will appear in the puzzles, recommended for those looking for a fresh experience. And classic. Let's go into classic mode because I haven't played Catherine before, so I'll just go for the classic type feel in my first run. Yes.
Very well. Please enjoy the world of Catherine Fullbody in comfort.
And now I am going to take my headphones off so I can hear the game audio, because I have it fairly low on my TV so it doesn't echo into the stream. There we go. And I'm gonna try to not talk quietly in this stream, because I noticed I did that a lot in the Pokemon stream last week, where my voice would just get really quiet for a while. Okay, DS, hope this game sells well so Atlas can bring the Persona series to the Switch. Yes, I agree, especially since Persona 4 Golden just released on PC not long ago.
Full-bodied wine is the best.
I would really like to see, even if we never get Persona 5, Persona 3 Portable and P4G on the Switch would be pretty great. I miss playing Persona 3 Portable. Or even if they could like make a new version of Persona 3 that had the portable content and the FES content.
Welcome to the Golden Playhouse special feature. Do I see some new faces? Once again, your guide for the night is me, the Midnight Venus, Trisha. Have you heard about this scary rumor? They say if you fall in a dream and don't wake up before you land, you die in real life. Tonight's story is Catherine Fullbody, the second coming of an unconventional romantic horror. A man with a certain curse has a terrifying and dramatic week.
That's an interesting way of setting up the story, as if
Well, like I said,
talking to you as if you're watching
this
kind of
is
like a show or a
Catherine,
movie.
but with a fuller body. It's aged nicely, with a sensual flavor, not unlike a fine wine. Our hero in this story is Vincent Brooks, age 32. He is an earnest and kind man. But one day we begin to see him have terrifying nightmares. Amidst the storm of temptations around him, he has another chance encounter. And an awfully cute one at that. But doesn't this seem a little convenient? Oh my, sounds like a recipe for disaster. Will Vincent be able to overcome the massive blocks in his life? Perhaps he'll take a road less traveled. His
Well, we got a
outcome
little
depends on
preview
you.
of 2 of the other routes that we can do.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Though I don't think in this stream we'll get to
It's time to savor
the point where we
matters
can
of
actually manipulate
pleasure
and go onto a
and
route.
pain. Now enjoy the show until we meet again.
Alright, let's get started. Oh, we're starting off with a cutscene of Rin, the new character to the full body version.
Oh no!
The game's logo is shaped very oddly. It looks interesting, but it's going to make making a good thumbnail or screenshot for when I do a review a little bit difficult. It definitely does have that sort of movie feel when it comes to just how all of these introduction credits are being introduced and shown. Alright, I'm assuming this is probably going to be one of his dream sequences. Maybe we'll get to take control here for a tutorial here in a second.
Oh shit! Whoa. What the hell is this place? What?
Welcome to the stream, Crow Jester. Glad you like this game. I don't know if I like it or not. Okay, let's see. So, we're in puzzle mode. Let's climb up to the top of these.
Hurry up and climb.
All
Who
right.
are you? Where is this place?
The
Take your breath and start climbing. If you fall, I'll die. You fucking serious?
the voice actor sounds familiar.
There's no time limit.
It
on
sounds
these.
kind of like. Reminds me of Kanji's English dub actor from Persona 4.
You can climb one block at a time. How am I supposed to move these things?
You can grab onto a block with the A button and move it with the directional buttons. Some blocks can be moved, while others cannot. So be sure to if you make a mistake moving a block, you can press the L button to undo it. Moreover, on easy difficulty, you can use autoplay to climb automatically.
Yeah, autoplay is a nice little feature, but we'll do the puzzles. Let's see here. That probably was not a good idea. Let me think. There we go.
Alright, I got it.
There we go.
Alright, I got it. Alright, I got it. Alright, I got it.
Pull you off. Nope. Pull you off so I can climb through there.
These blocks aren't normal. They'll lock into place and support your weight, even if they're only touching by their edges.
What's that supposed to mean? They connect at the edges.
Even if a block has nothing directly under it, as long as it's touching an edge of another block, it connecting
Okay.
blocks at their edges to make stairs is the key to successful. Strive for the goal by creating.
It's kind of what I've been doing, but hey, whatever. No, that one.
Budge.
Those two won't pull out, so we'll have to do this one.
Where is this? What is this ringing?
If we both make it out of here alive, we'll meet again.
Hey, wait a sec.
When you hear the bell ringing, you'll know that you've almost reached the goal. Refer to the map located on the left side of the screen. to
Okay,
see
so we
how
got.
much
Oh, I
further
didn't
you
even
have
notice
to
the map
go.
on the side. I was just focused on the blocks themselves. All right, let's pull both of you out. Now we'll have to do this and pull you out here. And there we go. All right, we made it to the top.
I can get out through here.
Oh, that face. That was pretty comical. Alright, so it looks like we got some sort of points for that. You got a silver prize. That's cool. Alright, let's see what's next, since that seemed to be the puzzle tutorial.
Let's meet again tomorrow night. I look forward to it.
Oh, nice anime scene. Welcome to the stream, Zio. I'm doing quite well. Just kind of glad that my Best Buy job schedule allowed for this stream. I have to work today, but I can do the stream for about an hour and then head off. I don't expect it to go that way every week, but hey, for any week that I'm able to still do it on Wednesdays at noon is good by me. We're just diving into Catherine, checking out this bizarre game from Atlas.
Hello? Yeah. I'll be in today's code review meeting.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like Kanji's voice actor.
No, I'm just a little under the weather. No, it's okay. I'll be right there. Yeah. Sorry.
And next.
Hey, where'd you go? Snap out of it! Were you even listening?
Sure.
You know, you've been a little out of it lately. Is everything all right? You've been spacing out left and right.
Oh, sorry. I had to work early this morning.
There's our game engine.
So are you getting anything extra for this?
For what?
For all this overtime you're doing.
Oh, not this time.
This time, do you usually get overtime pay?
Well, no, but...
So you don't get anything. Here, 2 sugars.
Hey, Catherine. Have you ever had a dream where you died?
You mean like where you're in danger?
No, where you actually die. You're being killed or something.
No, I usually do the killing in my dreams.
Huh? That sounds like you.
What's that supposed to mean? Hey, how many years have we been together?
Huh? Oh, man. How long has it? It's been so long I can't remember. How many years?
I'm asking you. It's just, my mother's been calling me up and asking how we're doing.
Oh.
She's worried about me. She knows I've got a career that keeps me busy, but...
Yeah.
I mean, it's easy to keep things like they are now, but...
I don't know. Sometimes easy's best, right? I mean, who knows what'll happen in the future?
Yeah, who knows?
I suppose.
It is really interesting that Atlas made this game that's basically about relationships. Or at least in a way.
And in other news, we have more on the recent string of unexplained deaths that seem to be exclusively involving young men. Cause of death is unknown, and while police are investigating accidental causes,
First
foul
day,
play has
stray
apparently
sheep.
not been ruled
Hey,
out.
change it. The
Chief
match is
Police has said that tons of
Yo, 2 beers over here.
Coming!
Catherine keeps telling me how
The cinematic
her
style of
mother's
these scenes is
constantly
really
calling.
interesting. Just the way the camera seems to pan
She says
around
she's
everything.
Not worried about it,
Feather's
though.
totally gonna take it, right, Vinny?
What do you think?
So, who are you betting on? Come on, pick one.
You kidding? Women's wrestling? What I know?
Sounds to me like she finally wants you to tie the knot.
think so too.
What else could it mean? I've known you since we were kids, but wow, you married, huh?
Hey, nothing's set in stone yet.
Well, you don't want to.
Welcome to the stream, Sean.
Dad, I love her,
PS3 back at launch, bought full body and PS4, and I'm still getting this because it's such an enjoyable journey every single playthrough. Well, that's good to hear because I've always liked Atlus's games, so I'm looking forward to diving through it. Since we kind of missed out on this new version on handhelds when the PS4 version came out, and the PS Vita version was not chosen for the West. But hey, I'm glad we're getting it here on the Switch, so it works out.
Not like you. I've already told my girl that I'm not interested in marrying her.
What if you never meet your soulmate?
Then I'll never get married. So what?
That sounds just like you, Chief.
Oh, and there's our second appearance from the new character, Rin.
The boss seems like a really nice person. He said I could work here starting tomorrow.
So everything's cool with you now?
Mm-hmm. Way better.
Hey, did old boss make any weird moves?
Hey, Rin, come here.
I'll see you later.
Anyway, did you hear about Paul? He's dead.
Paul? Wait. That Paul? He's dead?
Yeah, I heard he just got divorced, but he looked healthy.
I'm really liking how expressive the main character's shocked looks on his face are.
Apparently his mother just
It's really
spoon this morning.
it's really entertaining.
This morning.
Just like that.
Wait.
He just looks really freaked out every time he's surprised by something.
News? That was him.
Holy shit, no way!
Maybe we'll all wind up dead tomorrow too.
Shut the hell up.
Man, I hate the news. They're always trying to push their agenda for ratings.
Toby, you are really easy to mess with.
Well, speaking of crazy stuff, this morning,
Alright.
I pissed the bed for the first time since grade
See,
school.
I'm hoping Atlas brings Scramble to the West as well. I imported it just to play.
I had a really scary dream.
Well, I hope they do too, because I mean, with how popular Persona 5 has seemed to be in the West, I don't really see them leaving it over there. I mean, yeah, it's a spin-off, but hey, we got a bunch of the other smaller spin-offs, like Persona 4 Dancing All Night happened, and then we got the P3 and P5 dancing games as
I
well.
want to go home just yet.
So, why don't you have Catherine meet you here?
No,
So I don't see them leaving it out over in Japan, though I do know that it's been in Japan for a good while now. I remember when the demo for the Japanese version came out, and that was
Be in early tomorrow.
quite a while back.
Alright, take care, Vince. See you later.
See ya.
Oh yeah, that released in February, so that's been out for about 4.5 months now, at least over in Japan. Huh.
Oh, hey, Erica.
For a second there, it looked like they were going to give you control for gameplay there for a second, because I got that little menu prompt.
Especially when they seem like such a good kid. And like Johnny said, there's this innocent cluelessness to Rin that, I just can't help caring about. Not to mention the whole stalker thing. Who would do that, and why?
Seems like even she doesn't know.
Now how could that be? You should find
So
out.
Rin's an amnesiac. Even though technically I did look up route information earlier, so I already know the
I think so.
backstory behind the three characters.
Thanks.
Or at least the three
Not
route
just
characters.
For saving me, but also for finding me a job and a place to stay. I was so scared. I couldn't remember anything. I'm so glad I met someone as nice as you, Vincent.
It's nothing really. Anyone would have done the same.
Still, you saved me, Vincent. I start working here tomorrow, so I'll do my best to show you my appreciation.
You got a mail.
Okay, so I can move my camera around here. From time to time, you'll receive text messages at the bar.
You can respond to some.
Okay, so let's see what I got here. So I'm having dinner with some old friends. Most of them are already married and almost half of them have kids. Maybe it's time for us to get out of our comfort zone too. Okay, let's see. What do we want to choose here? Does it bother you? Sounds like an alright response. So let's... Okay, we can send more than one. And a third one. Sure.
All right. When certain words and actions change Vincent's inner
Was a lot more options than I was expecting for a simple text message. Then again, I was probably thinking more along the lines of the Steins Gate text system, where you basically just have like 2 or 3 options that you can send in response to each one, not 3 or 4 together.
How many years have we been together?
Marriage, huh? Figured this would happen eventually, but just change jobs. I don't want to give her trouble. Bringing up her parents out of the blue? It's not like her.
Ring ring.
Got a mail.
Okay, by the way, I received a photo that was taken at the party we went to after the wedding the other day. Forcing. Okay. Oh, image. Yeah, entertaining the crowd by dressing as a cheerleader. Alright, let's see what this is. How nostalgic. Life was so much simpler back then. Let's see, getting Rin's true ending is super difficult without a guide. Do you have a specific ending you're shooting for? I think my first time through the game I might go for a more traditional ending, since I technically didn't play the original version of Catherine. But I'll probably try to go for Rin's ending in my second playthrough. Send this message. That way I kind of get the traditional experience the first time I go through it, and then see the kind of enhanced extra stuff with that full body added.
Oh, it's Catherine.
Pick up the phone.
Hello, Vincent. It's me.
Yeah, what's up?
I wanted to apologize for cutting our meeting short this morning.
I don't mind. You had to meet
Alright, so it looks like everything we're doing is affecting a meter, which I'm assuming is probably attachment to each specific character.
Nothing. You have to go to work early tomorrow, right? Don't stay up too late. Good night.
It's late.
Would you like to save your progress?
Ah, there we go. I was just thinking on how I save. Okay, how many saved up files do we have? We have 20 save files. Okay, good deal. Good deal, because whenever I play through games, I want to make lots of different save files. That way, when I make a review at the end, if I want a specific part of the game, I can just go to a save file and get it.
There's a lot of people here.
Welcome to the stream, Daniel. I want to buy a physical copy of this game, but where I live, it costs 100 USD. That's a lot of money. That's actually twice the MSRP of the digital version.
Hi.
That makes me wonder if
Mind if I sit here?
Best Buy has the game. Actually, I know it does because I saw a copy of it last week when I was at the store. But man, that is pretty rough for $100. Twice the cost of the MSRP and the normal edition elsewhere. Alright, second day. Nightmare. Alright, another dream sequence.
New faces. That poor lost soul is particularly intriguing. You'll find there are many lost sheep in the prison of despair.
This is such a bizarre looking game. Stage 2, Prison of Despair, first floor.
Where am I? Last night's dream? Again? The hell? I was at the bar and this girl came in and then... Damn it, I can't remember. What's going on?
Stop freaking out there, buddy. Alright, let me take a look to see what I can do in the menu. Let's see, return to game configuration, so that's just game settings. I'm assuming I'll unlock it later.
The autoplay feature automatically takes
No, I don't want to do that. No. I'm just hitting buttons to see what does what. Move the cameras. So what's down here at the bottom? Well, I might die, but... Interesting. Alright, now let's head up.
You the new guy from last night?
Voice. You're that guy from yesterday.
Listen, watch out for the cracked blocks. They'll break after you
Cracked
step on them.
blocks. Okay, I see cracked blocks.
Many blocks have
See a
unique
couple of them right now.
characteristics, such as cracked blocks and immovable blocks. Whenever you see a new block, proceed with caution.
Let's see, I know the faces cannot be moved. Let's see what this one... That one's good.
Alright, I got it.
Hold on. Pull this back. We'll pop over here. Pull this out. And we'll pop up here. So that one's cracked, so it'll probably... Okay, so maybe it'll break the second time you step on it. Alright, that didn't work out too well, so let's try it like this. No. No.
If you can't find a way forward, you may wish to undo and try a new strategy.
Let's see, did I mess up here? Let's push you forward. Oh wait, no, pull you back. Gonna pull this out. Then we're gonna push you forward that way. Then I can't get up there. Alright, looks like you can step on those a couple times before they break. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to undo some stuff here. Oh well. We'll figure it out. Alright, that's all I can undo for now. Oh, here we go.
Alright, I got it. You know you can hang from blocks, right? It's a really useful technique.
If you can't find a clear path to walk, you'll drop down to the by crawling along.
Alright, I kind of already figured that out.
Alright, I got it.
There we...
I see you're still alive and kicking. If you can't see ahead of you, try looking around.
Even without dragging a block, you can easily hang down by running off a ledge where there is no step down. This technique.
Alright, yeah, I can go and do this.
Alright, I got it.
and pop up here.
Finding and picking up a mystic pillow will grant you an additional undo until you reach the goal. Gather as many as you can.
Okay, so that can make me... Alright, so what I'm going to want to do is... this. And this. Drop down here so we can pop up here. Grab this pillow.
Right, I got it.
That over there so we can pop up here. Checkpoint.
Good job.
Alright, that's cool.
I'll see you at the landing.
Who's everyone? Hey, wait a sec.
Once you've crossed a checkpoint, you can retry from that spot. Be sure to run through it whenever you see...
Alright, that's a checkpoint, but the checkpoint's right at the end. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do here. We're probably gonna need this one out. And this one out. We can pop up here. Oh, I see what we need to do here. There we go.
I made it! Here I go.
And we escaped again. Nice.
Not bad.
And we got a nice little cutscene here.
Looks like you survived.
Who are you? A sheep?
Do I look like a sheep? You're the sheep. Everybody here's a sheep but me.
I recognize that voice.
Interesting.
Who are you?
Such a bizarre design.
Wish I knew.
Dark Saturn, welcome to the stream. How's it going?
If we don't run,
We're just diving into Catherine Full Body. We're only about 38 minutes into the game.
see this place once. It's all
We're on our second little puzzle dream sequence that we just got through, and we're getting some story stuff.
We all have the same fate here. If you don't want to die, you've got to climb.
And we're talking to this sheep person.
There's no guarantee. But take a look at that. See that bell? It's like a church or something.
A church?
If we can reach the top, there may be a way to escape.
So there is a way out.
Like I said, there's no guarantee. But we've got to believe. Keeps us sane. Those who
Let's see. I'm playing a Korean horror game called Coma 2.
With all the dying stuff, I'll do
Zio, I have played the original Coma, and I really enjoyed it. It was...
I'm afraid you're on your
It had a really
going now.
No.
interesting, kind of messed up ending, but I did enjoy playing through the first Coma game.
Can't be serious.
It took a little... I think it took a little while to really get going with the story and context, but by the end it was pretty good. Let's see what we got here. Is this a save point? Save. Let's see. Can I go to different files? Yes. Thank you. And it holds playtime for me, so I won't have to use my timer for this game.
Hey, you okay? Get it together, man.
Excellent.
I'm going to reward an oil.
Are you?
So we got this really bizarre looking church with all of these sheep. Let's go into... Oh, a confessional. How interesting. Okay. Sit down at the confessional.
Hey, long time no see. Or rather, nice to see you here. And welcome to the confessional.
Who are you?
This is the world of nightmares. I guess you could call me its supervisor. I sense a force of change rising up. What exactly happened in the other world? I guess it doesn't matter. You lambs are all destined to die here anyway.
What? Are you ridiculous?
That face.
I want to determine the value
I like
of
it.
your life. So you'll have to answer
So yeah, it's
some
my first time playing a game like that. Great for a 2D game. It really draws. Just playing for. Nice, Zio. I'm glad you're enjoying it. If it's anything like the original, it should be pretty interesting. Oh, here is a interesting choice. Let's go with personality.
Oh, so that's your choice. I guess everybody's different.
Hey, who are you? Are you doing all this?
I told you. I'm just the supervisor. Someone else brought you here. It's someone you know.
Someone we know.
You never know what people are actually thinking. To learn the truth, you must survive. Then you can think about what's going on here. Let's head to the next trial.
Alright, another trial, so maybe another puzzle or something. On our little rocket confessional. I like it. Connecting. Question and answer. What expectation do you have for your... Okay, so that's the question I just answered. Oh, interesting. Is this like survey results from other people who've played the game? Welcome to the stream, chat. We're diving through Catherine for about an hour. Well, actually, for probably about another 20 minutes or so, because I've been going since about 11:40. But yeah, interesting. So it looks like most people chose personality, because I really just chose that based off of my own preferences, and it looks like players' first-time data there were more people who did good looks than others. Anyways, that's interesting. That's really interesting. It's kind of like a little leaderboards things, like what have other people chosen. There was another game that did that. It was the Telltale games. I think the Walking Dead games did that, where whenever you got to the end of a chapter, it would tell you what percentage of other players chose the same choices you chose. Dark Saturn. I love how this game has voice actors from P3 and P4. Yeah, I do like that as well. The only one I've really recognized is the protagonist, who sounds remarkably like Kanji from P4. But that is really nice for fans of Atlas games. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. I like this music. Can I not collect this one? Alright.
If you can't find a way forward, undo and try a new strategy.
I can't move that. Ah, there we go. I can climb up like this.
Are you getting the hang of this?
Chad, will you be reviewing Deadly Premonition 2? I'm not sure. It depends on what else I'm working on at the time. So if I'm not working on anything else, then I might dive through it and play through it. Because I know about a week or two ago, I had a ton of review games I was working on.
When you use a white block, a 3x3 platform will appear at your feet.
Oh, interesting. So I can make new areas. Though I don't think I really need them. Let's use it. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's neat. I like it. Now I can get past this. Get up here to get this pillow.
Here and there. The fighting's gonna start getting fierce. This is a dog-eat-dog world.
The fighting? Okay, so there's combat mechanics here. Though I did hear a few years back that there were, I think, boss battles in this game. Alright, we can use that to get up here. Got our checkpoint. Yeah, the Switch has gotten a lot of great games. Yes, it has. It's got a lot of games lately.
Alright, I got it.
And I reached the top. Alright. One thing I do know that I will be reviewing soon is, well, it depends on when it happens and what the embargo date is. But, according to Idea Factory International, the review codes for Mega Dimension Neptunia V2 or 7, or however you choose to pronounce it, should be going out later this week. So, I'm pretty excited about that.
Is that you? You're safe too.
Barely. Still. How many people died trying to come here?
People? I don't...
Listen. Here, you see everybody else as sheep. But all these sheep, they're really human. There's got to be some reason why we were all brought here.
What reason could there be? Why do we have to suffer like this?
Who knows? But I do have an idea.
An idea?
Whoops, sorry. I
Let's
knocked
stop
into the
speculation.
mic.
It's going to confuse us more. You should think of what to do next. I'm hearing rumors of something big coming soon. You be careful now.
Something big.
Something big.
Still, you're really getting the hang of things. There's nothing more I can teach you.
That can't be true. Come on, you gotta have something you can tell me.
Switch is going great. Yeah, it is. It's got tons and tons of good stuff. Even just stuff that's happened lately. Because, I mean, the Switch port of Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated isn't exactly super awesome in terms of glitches, but it's a pretty interesting game. Along with everything else we've been playing lately. Alright, we got another save point, so let's go ahead and overwrite the last one. This is on day 2. And let's go into the confessional again. Let's see. Zia, I'm looking forward to the Crisis port and Doomed. Oh yeah, that's right. Crisis was supposed to come out this month too, but I think it got delayed on all platforms when people were complaining about the way the graphics looked for the other platforms.
What do you value?
And I am looking forward to Doom Eternal as well, because I did not play it on PC or PS4 yet.
You have more than one path.
I'm not even sure if I can play it on PC. I did recently upgrade my laptop to the i7 Surface Book 3, but I don't know. I know it can play Fallout 76 pretty well. Oh, okay. Interesting. Does life begin or end with marriage? Life begins. There we go.
So that's your
Then we get to the end of this, we can see what everybody else talks about.
actually a giant chapel with 8 floors.
Wait, does that mean there's
Yeah,
an end to
Atari
this?
The world
VCS.
is in a state of flux. I won't be able to guarantee what your future holds. Be careful what you take for granted.
No, I'm good, but there is something that's supposed to be coming this month that I will be reviewing as far as hardware goes. It depends on how well they do their shipping, but the GPD Win Max comes out this month. I think their Indiegogo campaign just ended, and it's supposed to be a pretty big upgrade from the GPD Win from a few years ago. So I will probably do one of my streams as PC game testing for that when it comes out and I get the proper HDMI video cables for it. Alright, a lot more people chose Life Ends than the as a bad choice than the other choice. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Interesting. I like this. It's really interesting to show these stats of the choices between men and women. I wonder if this is specifically with the Nintendo Switch version, or if this data is taken from the other versions as well, like the PS4 version. I'll have to look into that. Nice, I've seen videos on the GPD. Yeah, I did a lot of, I did a bunch of videos years ago on the GPD Win and the GPD Pocket, which honestly was just a laptop. I didn't plan on, reviewing it, but someone sent it to me, so I was like, you know what, whatever. Oh, okay, what's going on here? Oh my gosh, that's fit. I love...
The fists of grudge have appeared. It's the killer. Do not die.
Okay. So there's these hands, which, I mean, we saw them earlier. Oh wow, that moves a lot slower. I'm kind of tempted to just get caught by it to see what happens, but I'll probably leave that for another time. I want to make as much progress as I can here. Okay, let's go grab that item. Alright, now we're coming up here. Let's see, Dark Saturn. Catherine is Yukari. Toby is Yosuke, and Catherine is Bisei. That makes sense. Whoa, no, undo that, There we go. I did not want to push that in. So let's go and grab this little trophy medal thing. Definitely going a lot slower. Almost said smaller. Alright, using this we should be able to get up here. Hang on now. If I pull that down, what is that? Oh, the hands are climbing up after me. Interesting.
If you can't find a way forward, you may wish to undo.
Oh wait, I have this. Okay, I didn't. Okay, that's fine. We can work with this maybe. Did I just mess it up? Okay. We can fix this. All right. There we go. We're at the checkpoint. Got the medal. Okay, there we go. And we can do... No. Undo that. Okay. All right. There we go. And pull this out here. Up here. Pull this towards us. Pull this towards us. How close are those hands? Not too close. Good. Good, and here's the exit. Okay, so that last area had a door. So maybe this will be the end of the this day's night.
Don't you run!
Such a bizarre designed game.
I'm safe, right? Yeah!
Great escape. Interesting. Assuming, hopefully, eventually I'll be able to use these points for something.
As promised, I have something special to show you tonight. Think back to long ago. Back to a time when you felt happy.
5 years ago.
Sorry about today. I don't usually burn the bacon like that.
It's alright, I don't mind it a little crispy. I can tell something's going on with you. You working too hard?
No, I'm fine. You've been gaining weight, haven't you? Can't forget to eat your veggies.
Well, I put ketchup on almost everything.
That doesn't count.
You know what?
Hey!
Maybe a little workout will burn out those extra calories.
All right then.
What do you think? Fond memories, huh? You should think long and hard about what you have to lose. Let's do this again tomorrow. If you can survive, that is.
Whoa. That was interesting. Oh, I love his shocked face.
Marriage is just a tradition, right? Seriously, who wants to be tied down? As long as two people are together, it's okay, right? It's supposed to be free, don't you think?
Kind of surprising. You know how it is with most girls. As soon as they're adults, all they can think about is tying the knot, right? But there are girls like you out there. Never knew.
Oh, it's not that strange, is it? Men aren't the only ones who fear being chained down.
I'll remember that.
Thank goodness.
Huh?
We think alike.
Whoa! Whoa.
What is it? What is it?
Whoa! You all right?
Yeah, thank you. You're so kind.
I was... sorry. Well, I have to work tomorrow, so I need to get home. Oh, I had fun tonight. Oh.
You must like what you see.
I'm not staring.
Oh
You're
boy.
a bad liar.
Robert, I want Persona 4 on the Switch. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I could see that happening since P4G recently came out on Steam. But you know, we'll have to see how things go with
It tastes
Atlas.
like smoke, but I don't mind.
Or well, I should say Sega.
You don't say. Holy shit. Oh man, this is not good.
Somebody's in trouble.
You know, hooking up after we just met. Jeez, what the hell am I saying?
Is this gonna be a problem?
So, okay, I cheated on Catherine. This is
Now he's freaking out.
This is really, really bad. But I didn't make a move. She forced herself on me. Oh, fuck, man. I drank way too much.
Would you mind not staring at me like that? It's kind of creepy.
Sorry.
Listen, I don't want you to get the wrong idea.
See, Atlas came out with a poll asking fans if they wanted the Persona series on the Switch. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, I'm sure lots of people would say yes. 'Cause, I mean,
So,
Persona has,
how do you feel?
outside of 5 being PS4 exclusive, Persona has had a lot of handheld support in the past several years. Because, I mean, the PSP got remakes and ports of 1, 2, and 3. Actually, both versions of 2, even though the Eternal Judgment PSP port never came west. Then we got P4G on the Vita, Persona Q and Q2 on the 3DS. Just a... And the
Work?
music spin-offs. There's just been a lot of Persona all around until 5 came out on PS4.
A dentist appointment now.
Dentist?
Yeah, dentists get angry if you're late, too. I wanted to stay with you a little longer. I guess they'll have to wait until next time. Okay, see you soon.
Hey, wait!
And there she goes.
This is a mistake. A mistake.
So yeah, I would like to play 1 and 2. Yeah, 1 and 2 are very interesting.
You know what? It just hit me.
The Innocent Sin, the first Persona 2 game was very
Every
good.
guy has 3 hot streaks with the ladies in his life. This is your 3rd.
Hot streaks? Well, when the hell were the other 2?
When we were kids, you're the most popular with the girls.
I don't remember that.
The second time you were in the zone was when you started dating Catherine. Although, that's over if she finds out about this.
Crap, man. She's probably gonna kill me.
That's what you're all
Yeah,
scared
Chad,
of.
Innocent Sin and Eternal Punishment. Because I remember the PSP version of Innocent Sin did come over to the West, but I don't think the PSP remake of Eternal Punishment did. Because I played Eternal Punishment's PS1 version that you could download onto the PSP and Vita. And, Robert, as far as stuff I do on the channel, I mostly just do handhelds, which is pretty much mostly the Nintendo Switch right now. But I play occasionally on PS4, and since I upgraded my laptop to a Surface Pro or Surface Book 3, I've been playing more games on PC. Mostly Star Trek Online, and I made a new character in Fallout 76, and I've been building him up on PC.
You got a picture of her? Nice. No, I don't have her pic. She's not your type anyway.
Come on, how do you know that?
Because she's my type. Oh. I am so fucked.
Hey, have you heard the rumor about the dream where you're falling?
Huh? Who cares?
Come on, if you fall and die in the dream, you'll die in real life. My friend's boyfriend almost died. Isn't that scary?
Huh? How do you know? Were you able to see his dream?
Hey, you alright, man? You don't look so hot.
I guess I didn't really get my...
Alright, I'm hoping the game gives me a gameplay segment or just a chance to save my game here in a minute or two. It's not too long before we'll have to close this out, and I gotta get going so I can head over to Best Buy and do my asset protection stuff. And let's see. Time passing.
Pause.
Can resume and skip.
I never saw the girl.
Oh, really? I figured one of you guys told her to sit with me.
If this girl was cute, you'd definitely remember.
You know, I gotta say, because of you jerks,
Chad, let's see. Best Buy letting people in stores now. It depends on what store you're going to. The one I work at is. People can come in and browse all they want. I think some stores are still working on the appointment model, but it really depends on what store you're going to. I know that the large majority of stores are doing a browsing right now. It's just a smaller percentage that are still doing appointments.
I've got a nice pair of stiletto heels I know how to use.
Whoa, Erica.
Okay, enough of that. So have you guys heard about the woman's wrath? They say it targets cheating men and kills them. Or not.
Which is it?
Wait, what? What exactly is this woman's wrath?
Oh, you don't need to worry about it. You only care about your girl, Vincent.
Oh, what are you talking about? This guy totally needs to know.
Daniel, do you think it's worth buying a PSP to play the Personas? I'm not sure. It might be. It depends on how much you want to play the games. Because, like, in what other systems you have to be able to play the games.
Why don't you say it louder? Seriously, stop yelling about cheating and shit.
Persona 4 Golden just released on Steam. And,
Lowest of the low.
Don't call me that.
I don't think the PS2 versions are available on PS4. I know that P3 and P4 were available as PS2 classics on the PS3. But yeah, as far as the older games are concerned, you're kind of limited on what you can play them on.
Finding your soulmate is awesome. I'm totally jealous.
Because the Vita can play the PSP versions of 1 and 2 and 3.
Dude, we know the drill.
So really, it depends on how much you want to play through the games.
That boss was a bit of a player back in the day and broke more than his share of hearts. You see how he's wearing those
Oh yes, Chad, the memory cards for PS Vita are used now and more expensive. They were expensive to begin with. Oh boy. See how much they're going for now. I haven't looked up that in a long time.
Oh, by the way, Rin's gonna play the piano here, starting today.
Ho! Yeah. I do not miss the price of PS Vita proprietary memory cards.
Hurry, get up! It's coming for me!
That?
Interesting. So now we're back when Rin was saved by Vincent. Memory cards killed Vita horribly. Yeah, Robert. Proprietary memory cards was just a bad decision.
Do you know where you are?
They should have just used micro SD cards like the new 3DS used.
Rin.
Rin? That's a nice name.
Who is that, though?
It's kind of like what the PSP did with the Memory Stick Pro Duos. Those aren't made now either.
What was that?
Amateur hour.
Oh, don't say that. Rin's working really hard.
Vincent? What did you think of my performance?
Oh, it was...
Oh, I missed it. I'll make a video.
It was great. Really, unique.
Alright, let's see. Does this pause it?
Thank you so much.
Okay, good. It does pause it. Okay, so we are out of time here. So I don't really have time to wait for another cutscene to give me a save file because I've got to get going in about 10 minutes. So I'm going to close this out. Thank you, everybody, for coming and watching the stream, and hopefully I'll have a review of this game maybe next week. But yeah, thanks a lot for joining, and I'll see you around. I'll have a new review for you on Friday, which will probably either be Battle for Bikini Bottom or Duke Nukem 3D.